Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Father's Day. It's Austin Angler coming back to you with some Bitcoin news. We're going to talk about some Bitcoin mining, and we're going to talk about some other altcoins like Litecoin that's been doing really well. And so let's get into it. Let's talk about the miners. The Bitcoin miners, looks like they're fighting back against Bitmain, and they're supporting the signaling of Segwit, which there was an article in Bitcoin Magazine here that actually came out and talked about Bitcoin Improvement Proposal 91, and it's a proposal by Bitmain Warranty, not to be confused with Bitmain and Jihan Wu, which is designed to prevent a coin split by making Segwit 2x and BIP 148 compatible. So that's great news. That's probably the reason why we've rebounded. And unless we get any other news that Bitmain fights back, I think that we hold stable at these prices. We were watching all this weekend to see if Bitmain was going to, come out with another article. If more articles were going to come rise about 148 and the potential coin split, and it looks like we haven't heard anything back, so that's a good thing. Now, one of the exchanges that I love to follow and watch to see what they're doing, they're a little bit smaller, but it's called Bitfury. It's always a leading exchange to watch the Bitcoin Unlimited. When Bitcoin Unlimited started to back in the last crash from 1200 to 900, the first time the proposal of the two coins splitting might happen. Bitfury was the one that actually started listing that secondary coin on their exchange. And now they're actually in their Coinbase messages, and they're starting to implement the Segwit. And that's supposed to go forth July 21st, where miners can point their computing power to implement Segwit. So we definitely like the fact that we're going towards Segwit before August 1st. I think that'll be a huge plus for Bitcoin holders and all altcoin holders, to go with Segwit first before we talk about, the potential of the BIP 148, Bitcoin Unlimited, and the other potentials there. Now, also to talk about, why we need to go towards those is, I've actually received a couple small donations, which I thank all of you, because I try not to, overload you guys with ads and such, because AdSense hasn't been working for YouTube users. So donations are greatly appreciated. I'll start actually putting my wallet addresses on here, so that you guys can make some donations. And why I want to talk about those donations is because they were very small, but the Bitcoin ones, they were about the same as the Ethereum ones and the Litecoin ones, but the Bitcoin ones, I noticed that the fee that was charged was pretty much the same price as the donation, which is terrible. That's why we need to implement some of these Bitcoin improvement proposals, and we need to go forward with evolution on the Bitcoin blockchain, because Ethereum, the fee was minimal, and so therefore it wasn't a double charge basically to those people donating to me, which I do appreciate them doing that. I do have a Coinbase account, so I also want to talk about that. A lot of people have been asking me, what exchanges I use and how do I trade and do I mine, for different altcoins. And yes, the answer is yes. I do mine for other things, and the exchange that I use, even though I have badmouthed them, is Coinbase. And I've put the link in there below for anybody new watching this to sign up under Coinbase. And if you use my link, then you get $10, I get $10 off of your $100 deposit. Now you don't have to go with them. I use them so that I can transfer into their exchange platform, GDAX, and then I can make limit orders to trade for free. Because if you're using limit orders on GDAX, then there's no fee to purchase and sell your Bitcoins or Ethereum or Litecoin. Now that brings me into Litecoin also. Litecoin has soared in price, and it has very little hashing power compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So why I want to talk about Litecoin is because it's almost, I think it was at $42 when I checked about 5 minutes ago. It went up to almost $50, which was huge for Litecoin, which definitely moves it into the right direction, especially when Bitcoin and Ethereum were pulling back. Bitcoin and Ethereum right now are trading lockstep. So that's probably why a lot of the money has gone to Litecoin right now, because people want a active trade, especially new investors demanding such a high return. They want to put their money into something that's going to give them that high return. Now, Bitcoin and Ethereum over a long term, over even a short, medium term, if they can work out these differences amongst the people that want Segwit and BIP 148, if they can work those things out, then I think Bitcoin 10,000, Ethereum 3,000, 5,000 is a very likely possibility. But right now, people are demanding a high return in a week, so they're jumping into Litecoin. That brings me down to miners, and what miner do I use? I actually use a cloud mining company called MinerGate, and I've referenced their link down below as well, and you can actually send them your Bitcoin to buy hashing power from them, and you can mine some of these altcoins like Litecoin, Monero. I think Dash is on there. There's about 10 of them on there, so I do really like them as a miner. They're a little bit smaller, and I think that they're a better price for their hashing rate versus some of the other ones like Genesis Mining and stuff like that. So if you are looking into doing a little bit of mining power, for yourself and investing in mining, then that's something that I would definitely recommend going down to that MinerGate link and clicking on it, signing up for it, and you can purchase just a little bit of it. And that's how I personally am investing into these altcoins. Because I don't know which one's going to do well, which one's not going to do well, but I know that if I transfer, a little bit of my Bitcoins out into that MinerGate software, that I can actually designate specific hash power to send to those altcoins, and in return they give me altcoins, and within 24-hour period I'm starting to get paid altcoins. So I definitely like to diversify a little bit. My favorite is Ethereum and Bitcoin, especially with Ethereum holding above $330 and Bitcoin above 2,400. I think that we're making a strong base and a strong case for another run up. And as soon as we do make that run up, I guarantee you that it's going to be on the news, and people are going to jump back into it, and people are going to jump into it hard again, and we're going to run probably at least 200% to 300% higher in those cases, which is going to drag all those altcoins that I am mining up as well. So, have a happy Father's Day, everybody. Be safe out there. And like I said, it's a good thing that the miners are fighting back. I think that we held strong through this pullback, and there's only up to look at. Thanks again, everybody. Take care and have a great night.